We might as well start with the reigning Olympic champion.
Yeah, she's been the reigning Olympic champion since 2016. That's almost 8 full years of being the reigning Olympic champion at both 100 and 200. And yet, 2 weeks ago in Eugene, she was dead last. She is the kind of athlete, given her experience and ability, who can figure it out, but she's running out of time. And of course, Jamaica swept the podium in Tokyo at the last Olympics, first, second, and third, led by the woman on your screen.
As we mentioned, a lot of stars are here, and listen for the introductions here for American Gabby Thomas, herself an Olympic medal hopeful.
And also coming off of a last race being a subpar race. That was when we saw her last month in Los Angeles. Personal best 11 flat. She ran a 10.88 this year, slightly windy, that got my attention. But she has to bounce back from how she looked in LA. I think she will here. But she's got the Olympic champion next to her, and also Aaliyah Hobbs in 4, who has a 10.81 personal best. You better believe she's going to factor here. This is a hot 100.
Yeah, Hobbs was the U.S. champion back in 2018.
On your mark. And the entire crowd rises to their feet. You don't want to sit down for a race like this.
And one of the great pieces of the atmosphere here at Randall's Island is the Jamaican crowd that is here in full force. We've been hearing the horns all afternoon in the races leading up here.
Phones up, people up, kids on shoulders.
And it's an Olympic year. These races matter more than ever, even though this is just a dress rehearsal. This is the road to Paris. And the 100 meters underway, and it's Aaliyah Hobbs, and it's out well in lane number 4, and then out wide, that's a Kinnison, and in 3 at the lead is Favor Ofili of Nigeria.
So imagine her confidence going back to practices. We see the Olympic champion limping post-race. Imagine Favor Ofili's confidence going back. Yeah, so this is what has been hampering her for almost a decade now, folks. She has an Achilles tendon, which she has tried to get right. She usually gets it right in Olympic year. She has no individual world titles, but this is what? So this is 2 successive races now where she's been in the back. She looked good for a while, but the Olympic champion still struggling, as you see Favor Ofili in that lane 3. So there's the Olympic champion in orange. But to the right of your screen, look at Favor Ofili leading the field. Aaliyah Hobbs trying to get back to her. But it was Ofili that hangs on for the win. The Olympic champion. A lot of questions as to whether she is going to be ready in 3 weeks for those Jamaican championships to pick the team to go to Paris.
And just like the United States, just because you were the winner last time around doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a spot in Paris, as Gabby Thomas makes her way, and the Olympic champion has helped through that mix zone. And let's go down and hear from the winner, Favor Ofili, who's with Lewis Johnson. Lou?
All right, she's gotten us off to a great start with the flowers. Favor, that was a hot race. You were lined up against some great talent. Of course, you were one of them. Take us from the start, how you thought the race played out to the victory.
I was like, I'm close to my teammate, Aaliyah and Micaiah. Just like practice, just like homemade. Stay calm and just go finish your transition, because that is the issue. Yeah. And then whatever happens, happens. Because I wanted to get it started here, but I give God all the glory for the win.
And for those who don't understand, you have to contest the Nigerian Championships trials, which will be next week in Benin, Nigeria. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. And how's your confidence now going back for that?
I mean, just like I said, stay calm and just do what I know how to do. Got my teammates, go back, do a little training before I go back home, and the rest leave it for God, because he knows the future, not me.
Great run here and a long journey back. Good luck there, and we hope to see you in Paris.
Thank you.
All righty, Paul.
A big smile from the winner here, but the story of this day is the reigning Olympic champion being carried off.
Yeah, this is not how you want to see the Olympic champion looking a month and a half out from here.